Dial 650 in association with Tom Lucas Productions presents Radio Real Estate.
In the middle of a street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
Good morning. Welcome to the On Air Open House.
Good morning.
Nice to see you, man.
I'm dressed for success.
You are. You certainly are. You're dressed for success every week. Every time I see you, you are dressed up.
Well, I was talking to a bunch of realtors in White Rock, South Surrey on Thursday night from the Colonial Pacific office, and I said to them, "You're always in that tie." I said, "Hey, if we're going to land $1 million, $2 million, $3 million bucks, I better look like I can do it. I don't want to look like a golf pro. Nothing against golf pros, but I'm not a golfer, and anybody who's golfed with me knows that. So, if you're going to lend money, look like you know how to lend money."
But did you get the suit on sale?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So-
I kind of did.
So the person at the beginning of the program said that Sherry was here. Well, Sherry is not here today.
I was wondering who that strange
Unfortunately,
looking lady was.
she's not well. So when Sherry called me yesterday morning saying that she's not well, could we find somebody to fill in for her? The first person I thought of was Diana Ross, but she was busy.
Again?
Again, every time we call Diana, she says no. So we came close. We have a Christina Watts, not a Diana Ross, but a Christina Watts. Christina, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you
How are
for doing this for us.
I'd love to.
I called her right away. She's actually the very first person I thought of, and we called
an
Christina.
excellent choice.
Yeah, she is an excellent choice.
So
I've
good
just
to
only
know.
known her for a couple of minutes, but I really like her.
You've known her for years. Come on, tell the truth.
Only since about 1980.
So what I like about the radio business and the real estate business and the mortgage business is kind of incestuous. We all know each other.
Absolutely.
It's a love fest that never stops, people.
You've summed it up quite well. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And did the butler take care of you at the front door?
The butler did an excellent job. Keep
That's
that
good.
man on staff.
Exactly.
We will do that. So Bill Macklin, who is president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, is with us this morning. And in just a few minutes, Bill will have your weekly mortgage rate update.
Bill also answers your mortgage question of the week.
Later in the show, I'll be talking about the importance of having your home buying team in place. This is really critical stuff. Most people don't realize that when you're buying a home, the team you pick today may be the team you have for the rest of your life.
That's very true. Vin Jensen, our radio real estate handyman, talks about the beginning of September and what the month will bring.
Remember, there was an old song years ago, probably your mom and dad used to sing it, called September in the Rain.
I'm so sorry. I don't remember
Well,
that.
no, Christina's only 12.
That's right.
So much for
And
her.
a half.
So much for her real estate career now. But
Yes.
yeah, no.
I'm out of the closet.
Yeah.
With
Really?
the age, no.
I see. Well, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So, we'll be talking about September and what it's going to bring. Also, we'll be chatting about the upcoming AAA housing event for seniors. It's a summit. It's taking place in Langley in a couple of weeks. Our special guests this morning are co-chairperson Patrina Arneson, and also Mark Perry, who is a developer of the Inglewood Courtyard in Sardis, will be on the show with us. So I'm looking forward to that.
Wow, that sounds great.
Absolutely.
Also, Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is on special assignment this morning, and we'll have her on our long-distance line in a few minutes.
It's amazing. Everybody gets to go on special assignment except for me.
Where do you want to go, Tom?
Where can we go? France?
France? France would be a good choice.
And
yes.
Bill is taking off again next week. You're going back to San Francisco
Going
because you
back to San
loved it so
Francisco.
much last time. You're going to go
I
back.
left
yeah.
my heart in San Francisco.
There's a
I gotta
song
go
there,
back
isn't there?
for it.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
going back to collect it.
So maybe what you'll do is you'll call us from San
I
Francisco
will
again next
definitely
week.
be calling you from San Francisco. I'm going to try to find some interesting stories. Last time we had that little house of ill repute
Yeah.
down there in Half Moon Bay. I'll see if we can find some other interesting stories of some history.
I called my mother-in-law after the show last time when you were down in San Francisco, and I said to her, "What is a house of ill repute?" And she told me to go ask somebody else. She didn't want to get involved.
Well,
Also-
there was another word for it, but it just doesn't seem so polite.
I see. We'll also be giving you an opportunity to qualify to win a $2,400 garage floor makeover from Exelon Garage Flooring. Gus and Blair will give you an opportunity to win that. Pretty cool prize.
Oh, my mom wants to win his prize so badly.
Get your mom to phone in.
Well, but they have another 28 stalls down in the basement, so it could be a little bit.
could cause a bit of a problem.
And David Kaplan, Vice President of Gold Team Management Services, will talk to us about 4 beautiful townhomes in West Point Grey.
Nice. All right. So it's the Radio Real Estate Show. What time is it now?
It's 10:05,
Yes.
and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
Now, that was nice the way she did that. It's smooth
was
and easy.
very nice.
Yes. Sehr gut, yeah?
So you'll have me back.
Danke. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anytime. Anytime. Maybe you could do mortgages when Bill's away.
Do you know I have my limitations? I know it's hard to believe.
Ah,
But
fake it. Who's going to argue with you? Anyway, it's time now on the show for our weekly mortgage rate update with Billy Mack. Billy is the president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Bill, what do you have for us this morning?
I tell you, things are just fabulous. Rates are at all-time great rates. We got perfect rates. Probably just a little bit of a problem with lenders because now that everybody can kind of qualify for them, the banks don't want to really give the money. It's kind of like in the old days when the rates are 12 and 14%, they'd fall over backward trying to give you the money, and they didn't have a whole lot of people that wanted it. Now they have everybody in the world that wants it, and now they have all these new rules, and the new rules are somewhat exacerbating. Like they're just kind of causing lots of problems for a lot of people. Like, so 2 years ago we were putting people into mortgages, and today, tough to do because of the rules. But the rates are great. The rates are like the variable rate is 2.35. I mean, that's $387 per 100,000.
It's amazing.
I mean, like that's less than $400 a 100,000. $200,000 home, you're looking at what, $760?
Beats rent.
Like it's unbelievable. The rates are great. And the 5-year fix, we just heard Bank of Montreal would drop their rates from what they have as posted on theirs. So when the banks start dropping their rates, there normally is a movement to see that the rates are not going to go anywhere for a little bit.
And Christina, you have a question for Bill that one of our listeners sent it to us.
Yes, this week's question comes from Keith Lee of North Delta. Keith says, my wife and I are temporary residents. Would we be able to qualify for a mortgage and purchase a home while residing in Canada?
Definitely. That's a good question. Thanks very much, Christina. So, Keith, if you're looking to do that, we're looking at conventional financing, a purchase only. Got to be less than $1 million if you're putting the 20% down because of the new bank rules. Maximum 25-year amortization. You have to have moved to Canada within the last 24 months. It's like you couldn't have been here for like 6 years. It's like as for people who have just come here and said, hey, I'm here, I want to do something. So you must be eligible to work in Canada, and you must have a valid work permit. So there are some restrictions, but it's certainly doable.
That's good to know. For expert mortgage information online, visit billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
That part about Billy with an I, not a Y, you've been practicing that, haven't you?
Yeah, day and night.
Because whenever I call Bill's office, I say, hi, is Billy Mack there? That's Billy with an I, not a Y. And then the lady hangs up on me all the time. Bill, would you talk to that person?
Well, that's Diane, and I've had to have a little chat with Diane. I've been telling her that she's got to keep on working with us because if she keeps on working with us, she wants to do a 4-day week. So I said, when you turn 70, we'll be able to do a 4-day week, and we're keeping you working because our husband wants us to do this because we know that people that work have healthier minds and better social skills. So we want her to keep on working, and so I'm saying this to her. She wasn't buying it.
Either am I, Bill. It's 10:09. This is the Radio Real Estate Show, and our Tri-City specialist, Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty, is on the long distance line this morning. Hello there, Andrea.
Good morning. Hi, everybody.
Hey, I understand you're not in the Tri-Cities today. You are on special assignment where?
Today I am in Flathead Lake, Montana.
Flathead Lake, Montana. Lots of open country there, I would imagine.
You bet. Absolutely. It's beautiful here.
Give us an example of what's available for sale out there, just in case somebody wants to make that move from the Tri-Cities or the Lower Mainland.
Well, today I'm actually on a very special assignment. I am actually looking at one of the most expensive homes in the United States. It's called Shelter Island, 26-acre private island for sale with a 24,000 square foot house. I mean, that's a pretty extraordinary property, but there's plenty of properties that range from 500,000 all the way up to acreage that you can find right on the Flathead Lake for around $3 million.
All right. Well, you have a great weekend. What's going on back at home in the Tri-Cities?
The market is fantastic. It's super busy. Everyone's back from holidays. Open houses are really busy, and there's still lots of multiple offers happening. I just finished a multiple offer last week, and we had 5 different offers, and I'm happy to say my clients were the winners. So congratulations to my wonderful clients, and I look forward to seeing everybody when I'm back. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
Whether you're buying or selling in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jock at 604-783-3124, 604-783-3124, or visit pgmre.com.
Nicely done. It's Radio Real Estate, 10 minutes after 10 o'clock. In the next segment of our program this morning, we'll chat about the upcoming AAA Housing for Seniors Summit, which is taking place in Langley in a couple of weeks. Our special guests this morning are the co-chair of the event, Patrina Arneson, and we'll also be speaking with a gentleman by the name of Mark Perry, who is the developer of Inglewood Courtyards in Sardis. to Radio Real Estate. It's Tom Lucas along with our guest co-host today. We have Christina Watts of Remax Real Estate Services in the studio. We've got Bill Macklin, President of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on AM 650.
Hi, this is John Skender with the Skyway Development at 2699 Kingsway in the heart of Vancouver East. Our 12-story building is surrounded with a red brick exterior from top to bottom. We have hot water heat in all the units. We have extra large windows to show off those gorgeous views to the north and south. We also have transportation right outside our doorstep, which means Vancouver downtown is just 15 minutes away. For more information, visit skywaytower.com. That's skywaytower.com.
Hi, this is Gus from Exelon Garage Flooring. Are you tired of oily, dusty, stained garage floors? We have the fix. It's a glue-down tile system that we cover with our revolutionary sealer that nothing penetrates. Oil, gas, tranny fluid, or tire stains wipe right off with just a wet rag. Turn your garage into another livable room in your home. For more information, visit exelonflooring.com. That's EXCELON flooring.com.
We're speaking with David Kaplan, the Vice President of Gold Team Management Services. David, what do you have for us this morning?
We have 4 really nice townhomes on 7th and Alma. Beautiful, brand new 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, just over 1,300 square foot, 3-level. They have jacuzzi tubs, hardwood floors, range a little bit between 32 and 35. Come have a look at them. They're in a really, really prestigious area of West Point Grey.
For more information, 604-273-6801 or go to their website, goldteam.ca.
Jim Perkins, President and founder of Fair Trade Works.
More than a third of Canadians plan to renovate or build this year. How many do you think get fair market value for their work?
Fair Trade Works introduces third-party construction advocacy to ensure homeowners are guaranteed quality and ensuring fixed costs at fair market value.
Our consultation and tendering process is free. Don't build without talking to us first.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Minutes away from Holland Park, Central City Mall, SFU, and Surrey Memorial Hospital sits Park Avenue West. True resort lifestyle living and an ideal investment with 250 homes under $250,000. I'm Grant Murray of Concord Pacific, and I'm proud to invite you to see just how amazing Park Avenue West is. Community living has been elevated to a new standard in the fastest growing city in BC, Surrey's Park Avenue West. Only steps from King George Station, parkavenueliving.ca.
Hi, it's Bill Macklin. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
Vancouver weather.
Good looking day today. I don't think that Leonardo da Vinci could have painted it any better than this. Lots of sunshine. You like that, eh?
Yes, I do.
Lots of sunshine today and fairly warm, but you know what? It's going to be a certain degree here on the coast, and it's going to be a little warmer inland. That's just the way it works, eh, Billy?
That's right. Well, like tomorrow it's going to be sunny and a high of 23, except inland.
Yeah.
It's going to be 28.
It's going to be warmer there.
Exactly. Then Monday we're going to be low of 12. But we're going to have a high of 23 and another 28 inland.
Oh, for God's sake. And right now it is 18 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
CI 650.
Well, now the three of us have a little bit to go before we hit those golden years, and we would be hoping that our golden years are going to be nice and comfy. I mean, we've been working all our lives. It's time to relax and reap the fruits of our benefits, right?
I would think so. I would like to do that.
Well, we would like to do that.
Do we have any way that
will
can help
we
us
be
with this?
able to do that? Is the question.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Well, there's a great summit coming up in Langley in a couple of weeks, and I've got the co-chairs and the organizers of the show on the air with us this morning. Let's say good morning to Patrina Arneson. Patrina, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show.
My pleasure.
And we have your cohort in crime. We have Mark Perry on the other line. Mark, good morning.
Good morning to you, Tom. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and thank you for doing this as well. Now, we have a big event coming up in Langley in a couple of weeks. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. I am the co-chair of the AAA Senior Housing Summit. The Housing Summit is something that has been in the works for quite some time. We had a workshop in November that was mostly based on information to seniors and getting a sense of what is needed in the community. I should just say that this is a partnering arrangement, so we're a volunteer group of individuals. We're called the AAA Senior Housing Group. And so that is comprised of members from CARP, the local Chapter 48, that's the Canadian Association of Retired Persons, Langley Seniors Community Action Table, and the Langley Senior Resources Society. So we call ourselves loosely a stakeholder group, and we're very interested in making sure that we have adequate and affordable housing in BC for seniors.
So that's what the AAA stands for, correct?
That's correct. Affordable, accessible, and appropriate. And we also found another 3 A's because we're also interested in advocacy and awareness. There's another A in there somewhere, but it's for my last name, Arneson.
There you go. Well, just before we got you nice folks on the air, we were talking about the golden years, and we're hoping that in our golden years there'll be some place for us to go and just relax and enjoy life to the fullest. But that's not the case for all the seniors out there right now, is it?
No, that's very true. We're finding through looking at statistics and talking to the community, and there is a lot of information that's coming forward. We do live in unprecedented times. It's wonderful that we're living to a riper old age, but the demographic of seniors is really changing and shifting and growing. And therefore, we have to make sure that our policies and our development are really keeping track and pace with that. And so what we're finding is that there's more and more concern about the affordability gap in particular for seniors who may not have had the opportunity to make an investment in property and be able to get their equity out. So there is truly a range of needs, and that's what our focus is. We're looking at options for seniors. So we're looking at different tenures. We want to have more rental housing. We want more affordable housing. Mark is going to talk about the accessibility and adaptable component of that. So these are all trends and issues that we really think are important to bring to the public. This is a very educative approach to get everybody at the table to be discussing this, and developers and everybody at all levels of government really need to consider this.
Now, Patrina, you women seem to have the secret down really good because you seem to be outliving us guys a lot longer. Are there more, old age senior ladies around?
Well, actually, those numbers are changing somewhat, too. Characteristically, it used to be that women were outliving men. I think that men are now benefiting from greater longevity. But the problem is, I'm just going to read from some information. According to the 26th census, there were 12,000 seniors in BC that spent more than half their income on housing. And here's the startling and troubling part, is that 94% of them were single women. So it's more impactful, I think, for women who have been widowed or divorced or for whatever reason weren't able to have much in the way of savings or CPP. And when something happens to their spouse, even if it's the person passes away or has to go into a care situation, the one that's left behind is very much financially strapped.
And we've talked about this on the show before, Bill and I. We've talked about senior citizens, and if mom and dad are still together and they're still breathing and having a great life, it's a shame if you have to split them up. It'd be nice if you can keep them together.
Well, that's true. I certainly had that situation in my family, and between my two parents, one who could stay at home with help, but my father who was in extended care, the cost for them was $60,000 a year, which is totally unsustainable for most families. Yeah. So I brought them home. I brought my dad home anyways to be together because that was the most successful way and the most actually affordable way.
You know, I've heard of senior citizens who have wonderful homes to sell. You know, they're all paid off. It'd be a good way to make some cash here. The realtor can actually sell their house, but then there's nowhere for them to go.
Well, that's true. And, there are assisted living. There are plenty of things that are mainstream development that are tailored to people who live in that situation. But we have very many people, an increasing demographic. It is very scary, the increase in homelessness for seniors. I don't think many people are really aware of that trend. And so people who live virtually on a fixed income from paycheck to paycheck, it takes so little for that to happen to them. All it takes is a rental increase or for something extraordinary to happen. There's a cost they hadn't anticipated, and it really shouldn't come down, to the fact that we don't have that many choices, which is another thing that we want to promote. It's been demonstrated we need more rental housing.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people would prefer, actually, even if they had the equity to buy another piece of real estate if they're downsizing or right-sizing, as we like to call it, is that they would prefer to have some of their equity set aside for future needs. They're concerned about health care costs and issues arising from those kind of things that they can't necessarily anticipate. And to have a secure tenure in a rental situation or a life lease, these are all things we'd be discussing at the Housing Summit.
I see. Well, on the other line, we have Mark Perry, and Mark, of course, is the developer of Inglewood Courtyard in Sardis, which is out there by Chilliwack. Mark, tell us a little bit about that project.
Well, Tom, it's a project where we're going to be doing up to 175 condo units. It's an active retirement community, so it's gated. All of our units are larger in size, averaging around 1,000 square feet. And we cater, like Patrina is saying, to our active community, senior community. Most of our people, our purchasers, are coming from further west in the valley, Langley, Abbotsford, Vancouver, with about 20% of our purchasers coming from the Chilliwack area.
Well, that's great. Now, you're part of this AAA Senior Housing Summit as well.
Yeah, you bet. I'm going to be pleased to be giving a bit of a speech in regards to the Safer Home program, which is a program that's been developed and backed and supported by BC Housing and HPO. This program is building features into new developments like wider hallways, wider doorways, things like that, where to add convenience and allow somebody to age in place. And that really is building value for real estate ownership for retirees.
Mark, let me ask you, is modern-day technology helping out making homes safer for our senior citizens?
Yeah, very much so. We've got things like built into our apartments that we can access via internet. You can open doors for Meals on Wheels. All this kind of stuff is new technology that retirees are really looking forward to having within their homes.
And with today's technology, they can actually see who's at the front door, so they're not letting in strangers.
Well, that's right. And sort of, security is a big thing, especially if somebody's widowed or what have you. I mean, we all want to know who's within our buildings and our community, and that's what new technology is all about.
I'll tell you a quick little story here, and I won't give you any names because I'll be in trouble when I get home. Mm-hmm. But some lovely senior citizen lady that we know very well in the family, there's a knock on her door, and she opens it up and lets the person right in. Mm-hmm. Doesn't check things out. I mean, we say, well, I can't say the name, but yes, we shouldn't be doing things like that.
No. That's right.
That's
exactly.
right. Absolutely. Yeah. So technology is helping out. We want to make our homes safer for seniors. Now, your project in Sardis, is it built yet, or is it still in the building stage?
We're in the building stage. We've been incredibly successful with our sales so far. I think
Perfect.
We're a little over 40% sold, and we're just at the top floors. The penthouse suites are just getting drywalled. So we're well ahead of schedule in our sales, and and it's paramount for, I think, our safer home design and for what kind of community, active lifestyle community that we're building.
Well, Mark, when you said penthouse, Bill's eyes and my eyes lit up. We could maybe come down with a deposit tomorrow, if that would be okay. Cause
I'd love to. I always take checks, Tom.
That's perfect. Maybe what we can do is set a little studio up there. Does the penthouse have like a nice outdoor area too?
They've got great decks. The corner units have 260 square feet.
We're coming.
Covered decks.
Exactly. Need decks.
So it's a beautiful way to downsize, and our people are looking to downsize to, approximately 1,200 square feet.
Are all of your people coming from the Chilliwack area? Are you getting some from maybe Surrey, South Surrey, Ladner, places like that, Tawasin?
Exactly. Yeah, I would say 80% of our people are selling their homes. They're retiring baby boomers, so their kids have left. The homes are too big. They want to have value for money. They want to have RV parking and things like that. So they're moving east and taking advantage of the value of real estate out here in Chilliwack.
Do you know, Mark, I have a quick question for you. Could you maybe just give us a bit of a rundown on your price points?
Yeah, the price list for 879 square feet, one bedroom condo is $179,000, and we range up to $320,000 for a top floor penthouse. And right now we have a $25,000 construction discount going on, and that's been well received, and our people are really enjoying that savings.
That's really amazing.
I think what we should do as a three, we should pull our resources and maybe go get that penthouse now.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, Christina was talking earlier about, like in her market, she's having people who are downsizing and buying in the Tawassum area. This is even more so along those same lines, where people can sell their homes, their townhouse, their house, their condo, whatever that might be, move into Mark's project. They're going to have excess cash, so they're going to have some money to live on. Plus, they're going to be able to probably buy it free and clear. So that sounds really great. Now, these are single-family homes, not like the CARP model, whereby they're having some people live together, 2 to 6 adults, that type of thing. This is not based on that process, right, Mark?
No, not at all. It is people genuinely downsizing, freeing up some money, a change in chapter of life, buying an RV, doing some different investments, maybe helping out the kids. There's over 1,000 people a day in Canada turning 65, so this is really where our market's going to, I believe.
Now, Mark, if some of our listeners this morning wanted to get some more information about Inglewood Court, is there a courtyard? Is there a phone number or a website they can go to?
Yeah, there sure is. It's inglewoodcourtyard.ca, and the telephone number is 604 824-8232.
824-8232?
You bet.
Okay, 604 in front of that. And you're available, I guess, 5 days a week?
We're open 7 days a week,
nice.
from 12 to 5, and we can certainly receive emails from our website.
Well, that sounds good. Well, Mark, good luck with that, and have fun when you come to town. And Patrina, tell us about the summit. When's it on? What times? What days? And how can people get there?
Okay, happy to. So the date of the summit, there's 2 days. It's really a day and a half. So September 25th, which is a Thursday, and then the Friday, the 26th. So it starts at 9 in the morning, and on both days, on the second day it finishes at 1. The location is the beautiful Newlands Golf and Country Club. That's at 21025 48th Avenue in Langley. And I also want to refer then to our website so people can get more information. And there's also registration involved, so we'd be happy to see many people coming and joining us. Excuse me. The website address, sorry, it's kind of long, but it's AAA, TRIPLA, Senior Housing, Langley.ca.
All right, so that, excuse me, AAA Senior Housing, Langley.ca.
That's correct.
And off the top of your mind, is there a telephone number they can call if you want to get more information?
Actually, all that information is on the website.
All right, you
I was just going to say, Tom, sorry about that.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say to Patrina as well, is that if you go underneath the Township of Langley's website, it's one of the township events, and it's a top-ranking event.
Excellent.
Yeah, I just checked it out for you. It's right in there. It's great. You've got a great logo. It's got who can attend and the time and where it's going to be played and how to register online and the cost. So limited seating.
We are sponsored by the city and the township, which is very helpful. We thank them for that.
And it looks like you've got lunches as well. So, I mean, I'm always about lunch. So
it's going to be a wonderful lunch. That's true.
Maybe Bill could bring some of his homemade pierogies. He was up early before the show, this morning, Patrina, making pierogies.
Oh, yum.
Well, you got to take her there.
I think we've got to take her a batch of them.
You could take Patrina and Mark my pierogies because I ain't into pierogies. Anyway, Mark and Patrina, thank you so much for being with us. Some great information, and I hope people can make it out to the summit in Langley, and we're going to talk to you guys again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Enjoy your weekend, you guys. Thank you very much. That's very interesting.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at the AAA Senior Housing Summit, and then they also have the one on the CARP, which is the Canadian Association Let me just kind of make sure I get that correct.
Of retired people.
Of retired
Persons.
people. And it's a housing committee, and they're consisting of members of local builders and real estate agents and other volunteers. And they're talking about group living. Like it's almost like a group system, more like a co-op. So you're going to have anywhere from 2 to 6 people. You'll have, and some people might need some assistance. So you got assisted living, that type of thing. But they're sharing certain living spaces.
Do you know what, Bill? I think that's a great idea because you also have to think about the social aspect of it all. I mean, a lot of people are lonely at this time, right? It's nice to be together.
Oh, absolutely. Well, when my dad passed away and she moved out of Tawasin, when she was looking for a place to live, we went to a number of places, and there were some really great units. Yep. But the one that she found had a great social center, and they do things together all the time.
Nice.
And I as an adult child, you know, trying to look after mom and dad, looking after mom in this case, I'd almost made the mistake of getting my mom to move in with us, which would have been the worst thing, because then she's living her social life through us, as opposed to she's an independent lady that does her own thing with other people of like natures, and it keeps her going.
And not only that, Bill, apparently you have habits that you don't want your mom knowing about. It's 10:30 on the West Coast. Thank you to Patrina Arneson and also to Mark Perry for being with us this morning. And their websites, AAA Seniors Langley, that's AAA Housing Langley. Try it again. AAA Seniors Housing Langley.ca. I got it this time, right? AAA Senior Housing.ca. Okay. What? There's no Langley. Did I miss the Langley there?
This is the Langley again.
It's like Patrina said. It's a long URL.
Maybe she just go to the township of Langley and
whatever.
Go online.
And then there's the other one too that Mark was talking about. It's a great complex out in the Sardis area, out by Chilliwack, EnglewoodCourtyard.ca.
And that's a great area.
Yeah.
And that's an up and coming area. I mean, there's a Garrison Village not too far from there. There's some great projects in that area, and that whole area is just busting.
Lots of building going on out there.
Yeah,
Beautiful landscape.
Yeah. It's Radio Real Estate. The time now is 10:31. Good morning. Thank you for being with us. It's Tom Lucas. And coming up in the next segment of the show, we're going to give you an opportunity to qualify to win the $2,400 garage floor.
That's still available, eh?
Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
No kidding.
Yeah, we're going to run this contest for a couple of more weeks. So what we ask you to do is give us a call. The telephone number is 604-280-0650, 604-280-0650. Or if you're out of town, it's 1-877-280-0650. That's 1-877-280-0650. If you haven't qualified yet, get on the phone. We'll go to the phone calls after the commercial break. Just want to talk to you, find out why you think you need a new garage floor. Like the young guy we had on a couple of weeks ago was for his mom.
Great. For his mom, that's great.
That's kind of nice.
No kidding. There's some nice people out there.
And you know what? You can make up something bad about your garage floor because we can't see it. We don't know. You can lie to us. We accept anything. So give us a call now, 604-280-0650. Or long distance is a toll-free call. And that telephone number is 1-877-280-0650. Tom Lucas is here. Our guest co-host this morning is Christina Watts of Remax Real Estate Services. Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. And our producer is Dwayne Bishop. And you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hi, this is John Skender with the Skyway Development at 2699 Kingsway in the heart of Vancouver East. Our 12-story building is surrounded with a red brick exterior from top to bottom. We are in the middle of the Norquay Community Plan, which means shopping, restaurants, and coffee shops are on their way. We also have transportation right outside our doorstep, which means Vancouver downtown is just 15 minutes away. For more information, visit skywaytower.com. That's skywaytower.com.
Hi, this is Blair from Exelon Garage Flooring. Add value to your home by turning your garage into 400 square feet of usable space. We at Exelon Garage Flooring provide a turnkey solution to unsightly and damaged concrete. This is an easy-to-clean, one-time applied product and is the least expensive way to upgrade your home. For more information, visit excelonflooring.com. That's EXCELON flooring.com.
Why rent something dated when you can own a new piece of urban living in BC's fastest growing city? I'm Grant Murray of Concord Pacific, and for what you're paying in rent, you could own at Park Avenue West in Surrey, an ideal location just minutes away from Holland Park, Central City Mall, SFU, and the Surrey Memorial Hospital, and an ideal investment with spectacular views and one bedrooms starting from $190,000. Surrey's Park Avenue West, only steps from King George Station, parkavenueliving.ca.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
There's a big difference between what contractors feel they should charge and the real price of labour and materials. We're proud to introduce a new system to drive quality, promote transparency in housing costs, and save you money.
Fair Trade Works' new system provides wholesale pricing on materials and pre-vetted labor, access to budgeted designers, and more. Details at fairtradeworks.biz.
We deliver on quality, we deliver on price.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Enjoy the last days of summer on your very own private balcony. Hollyburn Properties has the best views in the city, with 50 condo-style rental communities to choose from in Vancouver's West End, West Side, and North Shore. Studios from $10.50 and one-bedrooms from $12.50. Convenient locations, exceptional management, and professional service. Our Better Business Bureau A+ rating says it all. No appointment necessary. Call us at 604-878-8888 for current rental availabilities, or for more information, visit hollyburn.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
CI 650.
Yeah, well, you and I have spent many hours out there in the garage.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes we don't want people to know what we're doing out there.
Well, that's that airplane glue you're using again.
Well, yeah.
Models.
That's another story for another day, Bill. But, yeah. So we're going to give you an opportunity to qualify to win a $2,400 garage floor makeover from Exelon Garage Flooring. All you have to do is just give us a call now, 604-280-0650. 604-280-0650. We'll put your name into the draw. It costs you nothing. And if you live out of town, it's 1-877-280-0650. Long distance, toll free, 1-877-280-0650. This garage floor, we've talked about this on the show before, but it's fantastic. It's so easy to keep clean.
Oh.
Give you some livable space.
Like the one fellow was telling about, like when we had the fellows on talking about their product. They were saying that they've actually had some people put a checkerboard flooring.
Yeah.
And then he makes it into a place where they have, when they ever have large groups of friends over, they go there. There's a little bar built in. There's a little bit of a games room built in. Like, they have a space for them so that it's not really in the regular part of the house. It's just kind of like in the space.
Do you know what? No wonder when I show houses that I lose all the men to the garage.
And now you know why.
And now I know why.
Because you're all in the house looking at shoes.
They're trying to figure out a games room.
I'm just learning that I don't know enough about the garage culture.
Really? Well, come on over to the other side. Give it a try.
Because
you just said earlier in the show that you've just come out and you want to be in the garage, so get out of the kitchen and come to the garage.
Get out of the closet. She's no longer in the kitchen.
Well, we're talking shoes.
Shoes, that's right.
Closet, now we're talking garage.
So Dwayne is taking care of business now. 604-280-0650. 604-280-0650 is the number to call. And if you are a long-distance caller, the telephone number, it's toll-free, by the way, 1-877-280-0650, 1-877-280-0650. And make sure that you give Dwayne all your contact information because we'll take your name and put it into the draw. And if you're the winner, we want to be able to give you a phone call.
Absolutely.
So most important, we need your phone number. Rob is on the phone. Let's say good morning. Rob, how are you?
Very good.
Welcome to the show. What are you doing this morning?
Working on one of my cars.
Well, are you in the garage?
I'm about to be in there in 5 minutes. I just went and got some tires put on.
You too. I did that this week.
Yeah.
Those things aren't cheap, are they?
Yeah, it's the weather to do this kind of stuff.
I'm thinking. So tell me about your garage. Why do you think you need a new garage floor? Because this is a beautiful garage floor. It's worth $2,400.
I've seen them before, and they do look good. And, I would like to get my unsightly concrete covered up. And like I said, I've seen them before, and they really look sharp.
And they're easy to take care of, too. Easy to clean, low maintenance. So there you go. Well,
yeah, the spill's easy to wipe up.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were telling the story about the one guy who got the garage floor done, and he doesn't use it to park his car anymore. He just has his parties out there.
Yeah, well, I can't afford to do that. I got to park my cars there.
You got to keep it off the road. Rob, we're going to put your name in our draw, and in a few weeks' time, what we'll be doing is calling our winner. And if you are not lucky enough to win the contest, we'll make sure that you at least do get a $500 gift certificate toward the purchase of the floor if you decide to do so. Okay, Rob?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Stay on the line, and please make sure that our friend Dwayne has all your information. Judy from Vancouver is on line number 2. Good morning, Judy.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm okay in the sunshine.
You sound like you might be driving somewhere, are you?
No, I'm parked, but I'm talking to you through my phone.
Well, I knew you were in the cellular. I could tell. So where are you going this morning?
Better now?
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm going for a walk.
Good for you. But you're driving to your walk.
Well, I'm driving to my walk because I'm going down to Kip.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's going to be a great walk.
Great day to get down to
This
Kits.
kind of weather?
Yeah.
I tell you.
When I was a kid, I used to go fishing for bullhead in Kitsilano Beach.
I'll tell you.
Just by the
It's
pool.
a gorgeous city. It's a gorgeous
Isn't it? I mean, why would you want to live anywhere else, eh, Judy?
Exactly.
So you've called in because you want to qualify to win that $2,400 garage floor makeover from Exelon Flooring. Excuse me. Tell us about your garage, Judy. Why do you think you should have a new garage floor?
Well, it's just cement, and this runner is just not working anymore. So I just heard you speaking on the radio, and I thought, well, gee, this sounds like a real good idea. So I thought I'd give you a call and see if we could maybe win this to replace the cement or go over the cement, and it would look a whole lot better. And I understand it's just a great quality stuff.
It is, and it's really easy to take clean. If you have to do it, if there's somebody else in your family that has to take care of the garage floor, they're gonna love you for this thing. So that's really cool. Now, Judy, I want you to enjoy your day down there at Kitsilano Beach, the park. We'll put your name into the draw. Please make sure that our producer Dwayne has all your contact information. And and in a couple of weeks when we make our draw, if you are the winner, we'll be happy to give you a call. And here you go. Oh, whoopee!
Yeah, there you go. Well, you guys have a great weekend in the sunshine.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for calling. That's Judy and Rob. They've qualified for the garage floor contest on the show this week. And
I'll tell you, like, I'm just looking again on the website, and this website is saying our incredibly resilient tile. You can use this for garages, workshops, laundry rooms, storage sheds, my favorite, wine cellars, or kennels. So you got commercial applications include warehouses, showrooms, retail pads, service bays, aircraft hangars, or a commercial kitchen.
All right. Well, let's go back to the phone right now. Diana is on the phone from North Vancouver. Diana, good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for calling us this morning. What are you doing?
I'm just going out gardening.
Well, everybody's doing something this morning. Do you have lots of gardening to do? Do you have a big garden?
Yes, a big lot.
Is it flowers and trees? Or do you have some vegetables in there?
Flowers, yeah, and not too many trees, just a dogwood tree, but it's 60 by 162 or something like that, my lot.
Wow. And the dogwood tree, of course, is the native tree of British Columbia.
No, I'm going to do the lawn today.
You are? Oh, because I was going to send Bill over to help you, but
that would be nice.
Well, maybe not. You haven't seen the way Bill cuts lawns.
My lawn was just cut yesterday, so it doesn't need cutting, but it needs to be the weeds out of it.
Any good at weeding, Bill?
Yeah.
No. Bill's not too good at weeding
I
there.
wonder if that floor, I only have a carport. I don't know whether it qualifies.
Well, you know what? We're still going to put your name in the draw. You qualify, and we'll if we pull your name out of the hat in a couple of weeks, we'll talk to Gus and Blair about that, and I'm sure they can do something for you.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
very nice. Thank you.
Well, thank you for listening to the show, and please make sure that Dwayne has all your contact information, including your phone number, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Enjoy your
There
day.
you go. Yeah, so all those people are now qualified to win a $2,400 garage floor makeover, and the people who don't win the contest will actually receive a $500 gift certificate toward the purchase of one if they want to do so. So that's the nice
Well, it
thing.
says storage sheds, so storage sheds and a carport, there's not much difference there.
No, that's true.
So she should be able to utilize that.
Yeah, so we'll give some more people a chance next week, right?
Maybe we can talk her into doing a wine cellar at the back end of it.
There's an idea. It's 10:43 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Sherry Brown is off today. She's not feeling too well. And our savior of the show this morning, Christina Watts. Yes, hey, welcome back to the program. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing real estate with Remax
Real Estate Services.
Real Estate Services?
Well, there's so many branches.
Well, there are.
There are.
Like that gets it's the largest real estate company in the world.
In the world, yeah. It's an amazing company. It really is. I've been with them forever.
Is your boss listening? Is that why you're saying that?
Are you there, Harvey?
Okay.
Does Harvey listen to radio?
Pardon me?
Does Harvey listen to radio?
Do you know what? I will find out for you.
Yes.
Does Harvey know how to listen to radio?
Well, that was kind of the next question.
That's kind of tough because you got to turn it on.
He's an excellent listener.
I'll bet he's a good guy. We're just teasing him.
Yes.
So you live in Tawasin and you focus your business in Tawasin?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So what's going on in Tawasin these days?
Do you know what? Tawasin is absolutely, I would think, the most up-and-coming place in the Lower Mainland, in Metro Vancouver, because we've kind of had been bypassed on and price increased structure for quite some time, and I think we're catching on fire. Partially because, the new bridge is going to be coming in and taking care of the tunnel, and also we have the third largest destination mall being built on the way to the ferry. And that will receive very heavy national and international advertising. And I think that that's going to be a predominant factor for prices to rise and put us on the map. And a lot of nice developments coming up.
I think a lot of people think that Ladner and Tawasin are just hidden away. They're on the way to the ferry, and people don't usually stop there. But it'd be worth your while if you did. Yeah,
you know what? The town centre has received, I would say, almost a complete makeover. It's really beautiful. Think of us sort of like as a North Vancouver, we're growing into quite a glamour place with lots of high end.
But less rain.
Way less rain, and I'd say half.
Yeah.
Half, yeah. And just a really pleasant, very pleasant, easygoing community to be in.
And with the South Perimeter Highway, you now have faster access, faster access in, and faster access out if you want to go up to go to the States or go up to the North Shore, or you want to go anywhere. I mean, that new highway, 17, is fabulous.
It's amazing. Yeah, I think it's pretty well just 20 minutes to anywhere.
Well, they said that if you left the coal port and went to Coquitlam, I think one of the fellows time it for me, Miles, a buddy of mine, 21 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's no lights.
It's true. Yeah.
Like what a real freeway is supposed to be like.
Yeah. And you know what, Bill? Believe what I can't figure out almost is it's reasonably traffic free.
Well, that's true, but that's going to be a problem later on, because whoever built it didn't realize that we already had 2 lanes of traffic going on 17 before, and with this new port being developed, and you're going to be having more truck traffic, you're going to lose one of those lanes just straight from trucks. So now you're actually down to 1 lane.
And if we keep talking about it, more people are going to go there.
Exactly.
Just to check it out.
Exactly.
So let's keep talking about it.
Let's just keep talking about it. Let's talk about people that are maybe looking for townhomes. There seem to be few and far between these days. Or not townhomes, but ranchers rather. I'm sorry.
Oh, ranchers. Yeah. You know what? It's epidemic almost, because obviously they're not building them anymore. Because
and why is that?
Well, no land.
No, but you know what it is? First of all, you need a good-sized lot to build a nice, beautiful, sprawling rancher. I think an ultimate size for a rancher would be about 2,500 square feet. And so there's your first problem right there.
But on a 4,000 square foot lot, you could build a 2,500. You could build a 2,500.
Do you know what, Bill?
If you're a senior, not a
family. Senior, yes. Do you know what?
Over 50. Let's put it that way. Let's not say senior.
Well, it's just about all of us in the room, isn't it?
I know. I didn't want to say
Where
that.
are you going with it? We were retracting this one. Yeah, I think the cost of building a rancher has always been higher than the cost of building a 2-level. And as always, builders need to maximize on the cost of the lot. And with the land having gone up so high, I mean, the average lot now is about $600 to $650. We're going to be in trouble in the future with not having enough of this product.
Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and come out and look at some properties in Tawasin, or maybe they have a house to sell, how do they get a hold of you? What's your telephone number?
604-803-8342.
That number again is?
604-803-8342.
And the lady's name is Christina. Give her a call. She'll take some good care of you. Now, in the next segment of the program, we're going to be chatting with Dan Sander and Katrina May of Hollyburn Properties, and also Bill Macklem, who is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, the guy that knows everything in this show. He's going to talk to us about the importance of having your home buying team in place. Right, Willie?
Absolutely.
All right.
So critical. You'll spend more time buying a radio than you spend buying a house.
Oh, for goodness sake. Hey, good morning. It's Tom Lucas, our co-host Christina Watts, and Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan, Vice President of Gold Team Management Services, providing hassle-free rental management since 1979. Gold Team only deals with individually owned residential rental properties. We have trained staff, on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our personal on-site inspections help minimize the chance of illegal tenant activity or property damage. In other words, we're specialists in managing your rental house, townhouse, or apartment. That's all we do. Call 604-273-6801 for your free rental evaluation or visit goldteam.ca.
Hi, this is Gus from Exelon Garage Flooring. Are you tired of oily, dusty, stained garage floors? We have the fix. It's a glue-down tile system that we cover with our revolutionary sealer that nothing penetrates. Oil, gas, tranny fluid, or tire stains wipe right off with just a wet rag. Turn your garage into another livable room in your home. For more information, visit exelonflooring.com. That's EXCELON flooring.com.
Hi, this is John Skender with the Skyway Development at 2699 Kingsway in the heart of Vancouver East. Our 12-story building is surrounded with a red brick exterior from top to bottom. We have hot water heat in all the units. We have extra large windows to show off those gorgeous views to the north and south. We also have transportation right outside our doorstep, which means Vancouver downtown is just 15 minutes away. For more information, visit skywaytower.com. That's skywaytower.com.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
More than a third of Canadians plan to renovate or build this year. How many do you think get fair market value for their work?
Fair Trade Works introduces third-party construction advocacy to ensure homeowners are guaranteed quality and ensuring fixed costs at fair market value.
Our consultation and tendering process is free. Don't build without talking to us first.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
An ideal location, an ideal investment, the fastest growing city in BC. Over 1,000 homes have already sold in Surrey's largest community. And you can own your piece of this urban paradise with Park Avenue West. I'm Grant Murray of Concord Pacific, and I personally invite you to experience true resort lifestyle living. 250 homes under $250,000. Park Avenue West, across from Holland Park, Surrey. parkavenueliving.ca.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Back from holidays, back to school, or simply no time to look for a new place? Take the stress out of renting with Hollyburn Properties full-service rental professionals. We're here to help every step of the way. From your initial search to relaxing in your very own condo-style rental apartment, our on-site resident managers will make you feel right at home. Be a part of our family. Call 604-878-8888 for current rental availabilities or visit hollyburn.com.
CL650. I can put you in the condo.
Looking for a condo to live in? Well, let's talk to Dan Sander, who is the director, and Katrina May, the PR and communications coordinator for Hollyburn Properties. Dan, good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Welcome back to the show. I understand you were in Toronto this past week.
That's right. We have a growing portfolio in Toronto, and it's been great to expand out there over the last decade or so.
I'll bet you're happy to be home.
You know, the weather's great, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest with you.
Tell us about Hollyburn Properties. What is Hollyburn Properties?
Hollyburn Properties is a Canadian family-owned organization that was established 40 years ago. We provide quality condo rental apartments, upscale communities. In Vancouver, we have communities on the west side, downtown, and the North Shore communities. And our focus is on providing exceptional service and exceptional property management for all of our residents.
Why would somebody choose to rent from a company like Hollyburn Properties instead of just dealing with an individual landlord?
Hollyburn has been around for 40 years. We've really refined our service model, and we provide excellent customer service. We have on-site resident managers that are available for anyone's needs 24 hours a day. We have all kinds of additional services from landscaping and maintenance to administrative and accounting supports, and we really invest in our properties, so we make sure all our buildings are well operated, well maintained, and that all of our residents have a very positive living experience.
That's the positive side. Let's just flip the coin over for 1 second. Let's look at some of the downfalls of renting from a mom and pop landlord.
The expectations from landlords these days is high, and that's something that Hollyburn embraces and something that we really thrive on. Some other rental accommodation providers may not provide that level of service. They may not provide the security that residents are looking for. They may not be able to fix things if they break down. Even communication in some instances is challenging. At Hollyburn, we really go above and beyond. All of our residents have access to our staff whenever they need it, and we're there for them to make sure their experience is as positive as possible.
And Hollyburn seems to be a company that you can trust. You've been a member of the Better Business Bureau for quite some time now.
So something we really pride ourselves on. We've been a member of BBB with an A+ rating for 11 years now, and any of our residents that have an issue, we can deal with them through the BBB or directly, and we resolve all those issues, and that's something we're very proud of. Here's Katrina May with our hot property picks.
Hi, Tom. For this week's hot property of the week, we have Casa del Vant. It's a building located at 1265 Cardero Street in the west end of Vancouver, right by English Bay. We have 2 one-bedrooms available for October 1st. These are beautiful, large, spacious apartments, around 850 square feet, starting from $1,440. The 2 units are located on the 1st and 4th floor. They have refinished hardwood floors, dishwashers, mirrored sliding closet doors. They're fully renovated kitchen and bathroom. The units are bright and are on a quiet tree-lined street. The buildings are located in a beautiful residential area. There's free Wi-Fi in all common areas. There's 24-hour laundry facilities on site, gated parking, as well as our on-site resident management who are there to take care of all of your needs and keep the building spotless. The location of this building is excellent. It's 2 blocks from Sunset Beach and 1 block from grocery stores, restaurants, and transit. It's really a walker's paradise. This is Katrina May with Dan Sander for Radio Real Estate.
To learn more about Hollyburn Properties and their great rental accommodations, call 604-662-7345. That's 604-662-7345, or visit hollyburn.com.
Yeah, so the show's all about money, real estate, property.
Absolutely.
You want some money? You go see Bill Macklin.
You want to get rich? You want to make some wealth?
Yeah.
Come and talk to us. Rental properties, equity takeouts,
Yeah.
refis.
Really?
Purchase a home.
Pierogies?
Pierogies. I'm looking at some taste of the familiar in First World War era foods, and I'm looking at some butter tarts.
Nice.
That's just a nice little
So
feature, because I know you don't like any sweets.
You are a butter tart. Now,
No, he's a ham.
yeah. You tried to tell me it was a kielbasa at one time, but I believe it. So, quickly, Bill, tell us about this real estate buying team that we should put together.
Well, last week we were talking to a home inspector, and that was a major part of the team, because you want to make sure that you have someone you can trust. And the good thing about a home inspector, he only works for the client, the person that hires him, but we be the buyer of the home. So it's independent of the realtor, the broker, the banker, the appraiser. So that's one aspect of it. The second piece of that, very important part, we're going to talk about that today because Christina's here, is having a great realtor. You need to have somebody that really doesn't, I mean, this sounds bad, really doesn't care whether you buy this property or not.
True.
What they care about is that you're buying the right property.
Yes.
So it's not this property, it's the right property.
Completely.
And if you need to have that kind of person on your team, if you don't have that kind of person on your team, all you're doing is getting slammed into a property because somebody's got to make some money somewhere, and they got to pay a car loan or kids' teeth or a rental property. They're just not have the right motivation, and that's why we use Christina. She's great. That's just one part of it. And next week we'll talk about the third piece.
So we need the mortgage broker, we need the realtor, and
the home inspector.
The home inspector.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Just trying to think of the top of my head. Well, we need a good lawyer.
And a pizza delivery person, right?
Well, we need some good pierogies or pâté.
All right.
And a good smoked ham sausage.
Never mind. So if anybody wants to get some more information from Billy, how do they get a hold of Billy?
Get expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Good morning. It's Tom Lucas with our co-host, Christina Watts, and Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop. You've got it on the radio, Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
Hi, this is John Skender with the Skyway Development at 2699 Kingsway in the heart of Vancouver East. Our 12-story building is surrounded with a red brick exterior from top to bottom. We're in the middle of the Norquay Community Plan, which means shopping, restaurants, and coffee shops that are on their way. We also have transportation right outside our doorstep, which means Vancouver downtown is just 15 minutes away. For more information, visit skywaytower.com. That's skywaytower.com.
Hi, this is Blair from Exelon Garage Flooring. Add value to your home by turning your garage into 400 square feet of usable space. We at Exelon Garage Flooring provide a turnkey solution to unsightly and damaged concrete. This is an easy-to-clean, one-time applied product and is the least expensive way to upgrade your home. For more information, visit excelonflooring.com. That's EXCELON flooring.com.
Minutes away from Holland Park, Central City Mall, SFU, and Surrey Memorial Hospital sits Park Avenue West. True resort lifestyle living and an ideal investment with 250 homes under $250,000. I'm Grant Murray of Concord Pacific, and I'm proud to invite you to see just how amazing Park Avenue West is. Community living has been elevated to a new standard in the fastest growing city in BC, Surrey's Park Avenue West. Only steps from King George Station, parkavenueliving.ca.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
There's a big difference between what contractors feel they should charge and the real price of labour and materials. We're proud to introduce a new system to drive quality, promote transparency in housing costs, and save you money.
Fair Trade Works' new system provides wholesale pricing on materials and pre-vetted labor, access to budgeted designers, and more. Details at fairtradeworks.biz.
We deliver on quality, we deliver on price.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Tired of chasing that small space you can barely afford? Stop saving for a down payment. Stop paying those high property tax and strata fees. Rent with Hollyburn with nothing down. Large suites, large balconies, 24-hour professional service and maintenance. Studios from $10.50 and one bedrooms from $12.50. Enjoy the financial freedom you deserve today with 50 communities in Vancouver's West Side, West End, and North Shore neighborhoods to choose from. Save money and enjoy the Vancouver lifestyle. Learn more at hollyburn.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklin from Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
What were you saying? Did you just say, are we done? You did, didn't you?
Are we home yet?
No, that's not what you said. You said, are we done?
Are we there yet?
Do you want to be done?
No.
We can be done.
We could do another hour.
We could, but we're done.
We're done.
Oh, so we're done.
We have to go home now?
Yeah, we do. Well, first of all, before we go home, though, we have to go outside and collect all those open house signs.
Yes.
Because there's a law about littering or whatever.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, on the weekends.
Yeah.
A good buddy of mine says, put jam in your pockets and call you toast.
Really?
No,
Okay.
it's butter tart.
Yeah. Christina Watts, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what's your telephone number?
604-803-8342. That's 604-803-8342.
And you have a catchy website?
ChristinaWatts.com.
That stands to reason. ChristinaWatts.com.
Very original.
Bill Macklin, I want to call you to get some money to buy a house. What do I want to do?
Just give me a shout, 604-684-4663.
And let's see if you know your own website.
That's BillyMac.com. That's Billy, a B-I-L-L-I, not a Y, MAC.com.
Nicely done. We got to get something for our friend Dwayne Bishop in there. Dwayne, thank you.
Dwayne's going to have the pierogies.
Is he?
He's going to, yeah. He, loves the
He
pierogies.
won the pierogies.
And I need to talk.
Somebody's calling. We better go.
And I got to say hi to my granddaughters, Kaylin and Lexi.
Nice. They're the ones that call you Uncle Grumpy?
Yes.
Okay. We're back next Saturday morning at 10 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Enjoy your day. It's Tom Lucas for Christina and for Bill and for Dwayne. And thank you. Bye.